1 second here. Okay, there we go. Awesome. All right. First time I tried joining it gave me some kind of invalid session error, but we seem to be online now, so that's all good and such. Anyways, today what we are going to be doing, I haven't gotten a chance to do any of the stuff I said I was going to do last stream. I know I mentioned I wanted to finish up some of the... It works. What works? Cactus Puppy has been working on the Ender Farm, so I'm guessing he's mentioning something about the Ender Farm right now. He's been working on the tunnel and making the Ender Farm more efficient. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I think he did mention that in our private chat too, so I did already know that. But yeah, so now the Ender Farm should be working properly. I know one of the streams we did a little while back, we had some issues with it. But yeah, anyways, what I was saying, I didn't get a chance to do anything else since I played last time. In fact, I'm just logging back on for the first time since last stream, so I haven't finished out this bridge and the river and the lake I wanted to do down here just yet. But we will get to that at some point here. Like I said, I'll probably do that on my own off camera. But what we want to do today is drop off all this junk at the aquarium. Where are my ender pearls? I don't have any ender pearls. I guess I used them all up last stream. Okay, so what we want to do is drop all that stuff off. And while I'm here at my base, I want to grab some iron. Hi, Tort. I want to grab some iron because I want to go ahead and catch some of the fish that I want to use in my aquarium. And I figure since they are items, once you catch them in a bucket, we might as well be able to do that right now and get that done. Even though we don't exactly have the tanks already done, we at the very least get the fish there and ready, and they won't despawn since they're in buckets. So that'll be nice. And we also are going to need, probably going to need a few buckets actually. And we're also going to need name tags for them. I do have a couple, but we're going to need a significant number of name tags eventually. And I may just make my own AFK fishing farm at some point. I just know last time I tried to make one, it didn't work out so well. It just wasn't working for some reason. I don't know if I tried to make one from an older update and it doesn't work in the newer version of the game. And this wasn't even on TimeShot. This was on a server a while ago. Come and use mine, get iron at the same time. Yeah, I might just do that. I think I have plenty of iron, so I guess I'll just let you keep the iron as my tax for using the fishing farm. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and drop all this stuff off, and then we're gonna go looking for fish. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and collect up some coral and other undersea materials for use in designing the. Oh, and I just forgot to grab. That's okay. I forgot to grab my ender pearls. Yeah, I don't know. I don't need that many buckets. I don't know. I could grab some if I need them. But what was I going on about? I don't have a way up there. What is this? I don't remember putting that there. Somebody else bridging around over here? Probably because you can't get in here, and now my cat is in front of the screen. Sorry, Molly, I gotta be able to see my game to play it. Okay, and then we'll go drop this stuff off. Ah, gotcha. Okay, that's fine. I'll clean it up. I gotta make a better way to get in here anyway. Which, of course, will happen once I've actually finished the whole aquarium and once I have a proper entrance and such. Okay, we got buckets. Don't need those. And ender pearls. I think I have some in here. Maybe somewhere. Maybe not. We don't really need them right this minute. Okay, let's make a boat. Make a couple boats. I don't think boats break as often as they used to, but just to be safe. And I think that's all we really need right now. Just gonna grab a couple different kinds of fish. I don't think you can breed them, so I mostly just want to kind of see what's out there, and then also grab materials. Do you need silk touch to harvest coral? I guess we can go out there and see. Because my silk touch, yeah, you do. Okay, let me go ahead and go grab a silk touch pick then. I think it's my ender chest, so there should be an ender chest somewhere over in spawn that I can go grab that from. Oh, Cactus Puppy is confused because he doesn't know I'm streaming right now. Oh, how do I spell my name? Thank you for the follow, Miles Pernicious. Okay, so somebody over here is bound to have an ender chest. Actually, I know where there is one. We don't have to wander around aimlessly. I know where we can find one. There's one in the community portal room chest area. Aloha. Okay, so it's not over here. It must be over here. There we go. Silk touch pick. We'll go ahead and make that our primary pick right now. And yeah, should be all set to go find some fish and find some coral. I guess we'll just wander off in a random direction and see what we can find. There is some newly generated ocean out in this direction, but I don't think there are any coral reefs. So, I mean, we could gather up some kelp, because I'm sure we're going to use some kelp in the aquarium at some point. Oh, and I'm going to change the title of the stream, because I'm not working on the Jedi Enclave right now. Settings... And okay, there we go, that's better. Okay, don't want to mislead anyone. Just out there by the Turtle Island. I mean, there is a bit over here, and I thought there was quite a bit of ocean in a couple of different areas that got regened. But if all else fails, I can just head out that direction, probably. And if we see any fish, I want to grab a variety of fish. And also, if we see a turtle, I might grab a turtle and put it in the boat. In fact, I think I have seen turtles around here at one point, but I didn't get a chance to grab one. It probably helps to get them on land first. I don't think they're going to jump into my boat from the water. I think you have to actually get them onto the shore first. Alright, well, we might just head in that general direction, which I think would be... we're on the wrong side of spawn, so I think if we just head kind of around the general spawn area here, we can grab one of these fish real quick. Okay, so just right-click it and pick it up, right? Or do you have to have water in the bucket? There we go, okay. So now we have a bucket of cod. Molly! Knock it off. You look like SS Undy. I'm not sure what that means. Thank you for following though. Sunday. I don't know what that means. Molly. My cat is playing with these little Pokemon figurines I have up on my desk. Okay, let's get back to... Okay, well, I don't know a lot of YouTubers that do YouTube. Molly, knock it off. I don't know why she's suddenly gotten obsessed with my little Pokemon figurines. Okay, so we have a cod. There's another dolphin, but we have plenty of dolphins, and you can't catch a dolphin in a bucket anyway. Okay, Molly, can you get off my desk, please? I'm sorry, but you're kind of being a distraction. Okay, direction. I lost track of direction. Okay, so this way So we're kind of heading into this direction. Diamond 100? I'm not sure what you're referring to. But yeah, we're going to head over to the Tortoise Island over this way. We'll kind of head in that direction. We should be able to run into a coral reef at some point. I don't want to tear up too much of the natural, you know, generated corals, but I guess we can plant it. I don't know. It doesn't grow, does it? I don't think it actually grows. Oh, hello. We might put some of these guys in the aquarium too, since they are a sea monster of sorts. In fact, they're the only hostile sea mob. I'd really like to see sharks. I think a shark could be a really nice hostile ocean creature, and something that's fairly rare. Guardians, yeah, but Guardians only spawn in one specific place. I'm talking something that's kind of more general, all over the place kind of thing. Yeah, but that is true. I kind of forgot about Guardians. But I'm thinking it's just something that's just, you know, kind of rare. Like, not something that's, you know, popping up all the time, but every so often when you're, you know, down here in the ocean and it's all dark and stuff, and all of a sudden just a shark will come out of nowhere and bite your head off or something. I don't know. Although I think the announcement was that they're doing a vote at Minecon Earth to decide what biome they're going to focus on next. So based off of that, I'm assuming they're kind of done with the ocean. They're not going to add anything new, at least for a while. So I would imagine that we're kind of stuck with what we have, which is fine. There's plenty here. I just really wish there were sharks. Yeah, Savannah, Desert, and Taiga, I think, were the vote. And those are all, well, deserts and savannas have villages. Well, actually, no, Taigas have villages now, too. So I don't know what I'm going on about there. But deserts do have the desert temples. So I am kind of hoping that maybe Taigas get something new. Because I feel like there's not really anything in Taigas. I mean, Mega Taigas have a couple unique things. But just regular Taigas don't really have anything. Thanks for stopping by. See ya. Okay, so I think we're heading off in the right direction this way. They're all getting the same stuff, just voting on what happens first. Oh, okay. I didn't know if this was like an either-or kind of situation or what. Yeah, it'd be nice if everything had some reason to go out to it. You know, like if every single biome had something, even if it wasn't like a specific mob, but if every biome had something unique to it, that would be great. You know, because right now, I mean, villages have become more common in all sorts of different biomes. So plains and deserts have kind of lost their appeal as being the place you go to for villages, because now those can spawn in other places too. Okay, so the Tortoise Island, is that over? Is it to the north of your base? I want to say it is. I probably could have looked at the overviewer map before I did this, but I wasn't sure I was going out that direction. I'm going the wrong way, like the complete wrong way. Have I been going the wrong way this whole time? Hop in your portal. Okay, I guess I'll do that. Oh, that's right. You have another portal over there. That's right. How long has this SMP been running? This season has been running for 2 years, I think. The server itself has been around for maybe twice that? I'm not quite sure. Okay, I can't get in. Actually, I can get in this way. If I hop over my boat. I've only been on here for a little over a year. Yeah, we just added a whole bunch of new people to play on the server. So right now things are fairly active. Not too long ago, you wouldn't have seen very many people on at all. Oh, now I got Molly down here on my lap. So as long as she's not messing with my little Pokemon figurines, I just don't want her chewing those up. Okay, so Tort, do you still not have your portal connected to its own portal? You're still connecting to Poet's portal? I could help you fix that at some point if you want some help. I don't have any obsidian on me at the moment, but all we need to do is get your coordinates for the portal in the overworld and build one at the right place here. I mean, if you ever want to get that fixed. Yeah, so I guess when I was boating out originally, I was going the right direction. But then I got mixed up and was like, oh, Tort, so I'm heading towards Tort's base. So let's just go that way. Ah, here we go. Okay. If the portal will load. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Do I have ender pearls in my chest? I do have a couple. Okay, sweet. Okay, so there should be some more interesting stuff around here. And I should have put respiration on my helmet before I came out here. I've been meaning to do that, but I haven't gotten to it yet. But at least we have aqua affinity, so when we mine up the coral, it shouldn't take too terribly long. And it looks like we have some lights down here, so even though it's nighttime, we should be able to get down here pretty well and still be able to see things. And right now we're just looking for other fish other than cod. How far did you have to go for new chunks? We actually didn't change our border at all, and we ended up regenning some of our ocean so that it would have all the new stuff in it. So that way we don't have to go very far at all. Okay, so let's get down here and grab a little bit of coral. Try not to disrupt the natural environment too much. Oh, the sea pickles give light. Okay, we're gonna have to keep that in mind. We'll pick up a couple sea pickles and use them in the aquarium. Why am I taking damage? Oh, that's right. The your air bubbles, they don't refresh as fast. I'm pretty sure they used to be instantaneous, or at least a little bit quicker when you got back above the surface. But now it seems like it generates a little bit slower. Yeah, it was instant. That's okay. Yeah, this goes pretty quick, so we can gather up a bit of this. We don't need too much, because we're not gonna have too much space in our fish tanks. But a little bit of each color would probably be nice. Oh, are these not? These don't come out as blocks. No, I picked up the blocks. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just getting confused. I thought for a second that these were the blocks and that they got turned into not blocks. And yeah, I was just getting mixed up. Alright, I'm trying to keep an eye out for fish, but I don't actually see any other fish over here right now. Oh, there's some. Okay, that looks like something other than cod, so let's go grab one of those. I think we have to fill this up first. We have some squids, too. I gotta remember to grab some squids. I gotta figure out how to get the squids into the aquarium. Oh, there's another one of the drowned. Okay, so that's a tropical... It's just a tropical fish. It doesn't have an actual name? That's strange. Okay, so we got one of those. And then I think I saw a different one down here. Yeah, I think these ones are slightly different, maybe. Maybe. That one just says tropical fish, and it looks like a clownfish. Let's see if I plop it back out here that it's gonna... How do you plop it back out? How do you get the fish out of the bucket? You can get the fish back out of the bucket, right? Place it... Oh, okay, that makes sense. I just want to make sure that this doesn't turn out to be... okay, there we go. Hello, Ghost Killer 4408. Alright, let's capture you again. Maybe. Come back. Try not to drown here. Oh, let's actually go to the surface before we try stopping to mess with our inventory. Okay, so I think we've already grabbed one of you guys. So we got a couple here. Did we get one of these ones? I think we got one of those ones already. We'll grab another one just in case. It's always nice to have a couple of the same one. And then we need some different colors. We've gotten blue so far, so let's grab a little bit of purple. Ow, knock that off. Yeah, capturing one of these guys would be fairly easy, considering they just follow you. It's the squids that I'm kind of concerned about how I'm going to get them into the aquarium. Considering you probably can't put them in a boat, and you probably can't put them in a minecart. So I'm not sure. We're probably going to do some shenanigans with water streams and, I don't know, something crazy like that. Or maybe I'll get lucky and one will just spawn in an area that I have already set out for some kind of aquarium. Because if I get one spawning in, say, the tropical fish aquarium or something like that, then I'm just going to name tag it and keep it there, because that would probably be easier. If it spawns in the dolphin tank, I'd probably get rid of it, because I don't want it. The dolphin tank is specifically for dolphins. But, yeah, there is always a chance with there being water, although there is plenty of water out by the aquarium already, so the chances of one spawning exactly where I want it to is fairly low. Okay, so we got a couple purple, yellow. They won't spawn above sea level. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, actually, I don't think I realized that, but they only spawn in water and ocean biomes. Actually, that's probably a good thing, because I can remember having them spawn in places I didn't want them to. Because I seem to remember seeing them spawn in random lakes and pools and other water that I was using for other uses, and I didn't necessarily want a squid in. And river as well. It would probably make more sense just to have them in oceans, since squid don't normally live in rivers, but I mean, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that'll do to start. And once I've kind of started laying out some more plans as to what I want each of these aquarium tanks to look like, we can start deciding which specific coral blocks we're going to want to go get. Kind of curious what Tort's working on over here. I don't know if you've added anything new since last time I was over here. I don't really see much has changed. Just tweaking the terraforming. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what else we could do for one of the aquarium tanks is we could do a ship, like a shipwreck. I think that'd be a pretty neat decoration. That's the part of the aquarium build that I'm most looking forward to, is killing time until night to light it up. Oh, okay. Yeah. The part I'm most looking forward to is doing all the decorations inside each individual tank, because I feel like those are going to turn out looking pretty cool. And we'll have a lot of room to mess around with some different stuff there. Okay, so let's hop on back over to spawn. And then we can plop this stuff away temporarily and figure out what we're doing next. I had something in mind that I wanted to do after I grabbed the fish and blocks that I wanted, but now I can't remember what it was that I was planning on doing. So we might just go ahead and fill in a little section of floor so we can start actually placing down the fish tank, and then we can actually start decorating it. So yeah, I think we might go ahead and do that. So assuming I still have stone. I know I was running out of stone, and that's the reason I originally said I was going to do all that stuff in between streams, which I didn't really have time to do. So we will see what we have back at the aquarium. And at some point, I might build a separate portal for the aquarium, just to make things easier, although I don't know how much we're going to be traveling from the aquarium to someplace further away. I don't imagine that's happening a whole lot, so I don't know if that's really necessary or not. And of course, if I built a portal to the aquarium, where it would end up being in the nether would probably be in the middle of the nether hub, because that's not very far from spawn. Of course, I could always put it on a level lower or something like that, but yeah, probably not something we need to worry about at this point in time. And I have ender pearls, so I don't know why I'm not just ender pearling over there. That'd be a lot faster. You know, hang on one second here. I feel like we need to do a little bit something different with the roof, maybe. Oh, you know what? We need some pillars in here. That's what looks a little odd, I think. It doesn't seem like there's much supporting the ceiling here, and it doesn't seem likely that the whole thing would be held up by the glass in the front. So I think we probably want a couple pillars, kind of support beams in the front here. So we might go ahead and do that real quick, assuming I have stone somewhere in the aquarium here. Also assuming we can get in. Oh wait, no, I have nether pearls, ender pearls. I have ender pearls. I can get in pretty easily. Okay. Drop all this stuff off and check on the stone situation. Okay, and everything is an unorganized mess, but since this is all temporary storage and such, I'm not too concerned with getting it all fixed up. Okay, we do have plenty of stone, so we can get all this kind of stuff done that I wanted to do. And I don't know why I have the cracked stone brick in here. I'm not planning on using that because that's more for a build that's meant to look a little run down. And the aquarium should look a little bit nicer and newer. Okay, so we have plenty of stone, so we are good. So let's get our silk touch back so we can get our glass. And let's put in a couple pillars here. Let's go around the outside to figure out where I want to place them. Thinking I want as much space in the front to be clear as possible. Let's see here. Thinking maybe we put a pillar right here. Put one right here. And then put one more just a little further away. And I think that'll probably do it. Okay, so one right there. That should be good. And then one right here, maybe? Yeah, this would probably be a good place. We'll do one right here. And then we'll see if that looks nice or if I want to just completely tear that out and figure out something else to do. Yeah, I think that's acceptable. We might pick a different block at some point. Oh, whoops, I fell in. We might pick a different block at some point to do that with. Although everything else is stone brick around here, so I think that's probably what's going to blend the best with everything else. The other thing I was thinking was doing it with andesite. We can see how that looks real quick. In fact, since we're going to have to knock out the other side anyway, let's go ahead and do that on the other side here. Bone goes pretty well. Okay, yeah, I don't think I have any bone at the moment, but I might give that a shot at some point. Alright, what do I like? I'm going to keep walking off here, aren't I? Okay. Do I like that more? I think I like this a little more. We're gonna go with this, I think. 2 double chests of it. Oh, okay, yeah. I might hop over there real quick and grab some. Yeah, I could have used bone earlier, and I didn't realize that there was some at the mob farm over there, because it looks like somebody had raided the skeleton farm at spawn when I was looking for bones earlier. Okay, I think that'll do for now. That looks a little bit better. Gives it a little more definition, a little more pop. And yeah, I think I can live with that. And originally I was going to leave this exterior wall looking like this, but I think I might just fill that area in right there. I think that might look better. With all our pillars at spawn, we created most stuff back in the day. Yeah, although I think it might have actually been me that finished off whatever bone was down there, because I know I used it at one point for something. And I threw my ender pearls away, didn't I? That was kind of dumb. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to make a little temporary staircase here until we finish out some more of this stuff. Let's see here. What were we doing next? We were gonna make some... the crafting bench. We were gonna make some floors so we can put down our aquarium tank and get started on decorating that. So we're gonna need a whole bunch of stone slabs. That'll probably do it for now. And then we're going to start with this side over here. And I guess the question is, do I want to wrap the aquarium around the outside? Or do I want to have it be in the center? In the real life inspiration for this, which is Shed Aquarium in Chicago, it wraps around the outside. There's several different tanks that wrap around the outside of each of these little hallways down here. But I'm almost wondering if it'd look better to put it in the middle here. And that way you can walk all the way around the one tank, because I'm not going to have a whole bunch of separate tanks for each of these wings, because there just aren't enough variety of fish that I would want to put in each in their own separate tank. So I might just do one big-ish tank in the middle here, and that way you can walk all the way around it and see it from every angle. and that way if there is some fish that is hiding somewhere, you should be able to see it pretty well. I hear the ice cream truck coming down our street. That is real tempting right now. Okay, and Molly's head is blocking my view. I'm also thinking that we will probably go ahead and continue to use the gray glass for the entirety of the aquarium, just to be consistent. I did kind of decide that that looked the nicest. It's a little more subdued than the straight up plain white glass, but I didn't really. I wanted something that had a lot of visibility, and I felt like that one was the best. Although to be fair, I didn't experiment with it a whole lot, but I mean, at the very least, I thought it looked the best in the front up there, because I didn't want just the completely clear glass. I wanted some kind of color to it, just so it didn't look too dull. And yeah, I think that probably looked the best. And I know a while ago, you weren't really able to see through water at all when you had glass in front of it. So if you tried to build an aquarium, actually the go-to block back in the day used to be ice, because ice was a lot easier to see into water through. For some reason, glass just, you couldn't see into the water through it. So for some reason, it was just that ice was just the go-to, which was kind of a strange choice. But it does seem like things are better in the current version of Minecraft. So let's go ahead and lay out where exactly we want to put the actual tank. So we'll have kind of like a bottom layer around it, and we want to make sure we have enough space to walk around. So I think 3 blocks, is 3 blocks enough space? It's probably going to have to be, because otherwise we're not going to have much space to actually build the tank in. So we'll do 3 blocks around. And then this will extend up here, give us 3 blocks of space over there. And it won't be a huge tank, and also we're almost out of andesite. Might have to gather up some more of that at some point. Actually, I probably have some more of it somewhere. Not quite sure where. I need 3 more. 3 more. Let me go see if I have some in my chest over there. And then I'm also going to grab my glass, and we can start forming out what we want the actual interior decorations to look like. Let's see here. Glass, I know I have some. I have panes. I don't want to use panes though. I'd rather use actual glass blocks, because I don't feel like the panes would look quite right. We can try it real quick, but I'm pretty sure the panes will look a little off. Alright, so andesite. I know I've got to have one somewhere in this mess of chests. Maybe... Oh, wait, I just saw it right here. Perfect. And then we're going to see what it looks like if we put water on the other side of glass panes. And I feel like these guys are going to sneak up on me if I don't kill them now. Although I don't think they have a way to get to me from over here. Yes, they do. Okay, well, I'm glad I killed them then. Okay. And we probably want some kind of floor. And I forgot to grab a block to use for the floor. Probably going to be dirt. I think dirt would probably be the best. Or gravel. Dirt or gravel or sand, I guess, would be fine too. Let's do sand. I have so much sand. If I need to replace it out later, I can. But I have so much sand, I would like to find a use for at least some of it. So I think if we go like this, I think this will probably be good. Putting it at this layer up here. That way, if you're standing on the outside, there won't be any fish hiding down where you can't see them. And then we'll put some glass around the outside, and I'm going to see... Because I'm pretty sure that the water's not going to come all the way up to the glass pane. And that's just going to end up looking kind of funny. But I know they made some changes to the way that, say, half slabs and stairs interact with glass panes. So maybe they did something with the way that... Or the way they... I mean, I'm mostly just concerned with how it looks like from in here. Yeah, I don't think I like that. So we do want to go ahead and grab some actual glass blocks. Silk touch, okay. I think I used up all my glass blocks to make these panes though, so we're gonna have to go find some more glass and find some more gray dye. Although, actually, I think we do have gray dye already. So yeah, we just gotta go find some glass or smelt some up or something. I suppose we can smelt some glass with this sand that we have left over, and go ahead and start filling in the decorations while we're waiting on that. And I am thinking that there will probably be, if you try and fill in the air pocket. Oh, can you actually place it on top of the? You can. That's interesting. Doesn't do anything for me right now, but that's interesting. I didn't know you could actually place it directly on top of the glass pane. And we gotta relight this stuff up because the water flowed over here. And then, yeah, probably want to smelt some sand up. What are you doing down there? Go away. I'm busy. I really need to get a sword that doesn't have the fire aspect on it. It's safe. Yay! I just need to finish lighting up my aquarium area over here. Although there's a lot to light up around here, just because it's such a big building. Okay, so we were gonna put some sand. We got lots of that. Put a little bit of that in one of these. Oh, we got some iron in there. Okay, and then while that's smelting, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some. We can toss some of this way. Grab some of the coral and see what kind of decorations we can make. And I just realized I didn't grab kelp. Why did I not grab any kelp? Oops. I meant to. Okay, that should be good. Might as well use up every single color we got. Because we only have the 2 fish tanks here. We've got one right here. We're going to have one on that side. We'll have a circular one in the middle right here. And we might end up putting some downstairs. I think I might actually end up filling in the basement area with some more aquariums. Because otherwise we're only going to have, you know, a total of, what, 4 fish tanks? That's counting the dolphin tank as a fish tank, although technically dolphins are not fish. But, yeah, that would only be 4 tanks if we did it that way, because this area up here is going to be the entrance hall and the gift shop and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Oh, come on. Really? How many of you guys are there? They just keep coming. At least we're not getting any phantoms today. You know what I should do? Is I should finish out this wall a little bit. At least on this corner here. Stop them from coming in. Okay, that should stop them. They can't jump up here, so not gonna build the whole wall right now, but at the very least, that should put a stop to the zombie attacks up here. Although they can still climb up my staircase over here, so I guess we're just gonna deal with that. And we're gonna keep in mind how high the ceiling is gonna be. Oh, you know what? We can't do this right now. We gotta wait for the water to be in here before we do that, because otherwise the coral is gonna dry up and die. And my inventory is completely full. We can throw out the rotten flesh. Yeah, it turns into dead coral blocks, which I don't know if they do anything or not. But yeah, we do want to make sure we put the water in first. I did not realize that they dried up when you didn't have them in the water. All right, see ya. Okay, go find our glass. Actually, let's go find our gray dye first. Drop some of this crap in here. That's not gonna be nearly enough. Might want to wait on that a few more minutes and find something else to do in the meantime. I could go grab some bones, I think, because I wanted to grab some bones anyway, to do some decorating and some sprucing up. So we can head over to the mob farm and see what's over there. Thank you for the host. Yeah, let's head over to that mob farm, see what's over there, see if we can grab some bones. And we could try using some bone blocks in our build, see how that looks. Oh, and thank you, Cactus, for the host as well. Alright, so it should be right over this direction. I think this is my boat anyway. It'll show up in the skyline in a moment, I'm sure. I know I saw it over here. There's one over here and there's another one over in the other direction. Yeah, there it is. So we got a long ladder climb to get through before we get up there. And we should probably make sure we grab the right ladder. Can you get up there? Can you even get up there? There's not a ladder that leads all the way to the top. How are you supposed to get up there? Do you have to use a portal to get up there? Yeah, that ladder has been torn down. I think there used to be one right there. There's probably another portal up to it. I'm guessing that's... I guess I can run up here. No, that's not going to be a mob farm, though. Let's try the one in the other direction. I know there's another one off to the other side here, and it's actually not too far away. So I think maybe that was the one that Tort was mentioning earlier. So we'll hop over there and see if we can get to that one easier. And if not, there should be a nether portal somewhere to get us to the one back there. Okay, so coming in from this direction, I think that looks a lot nicer. And I think the thing that'll make it look nicer from all sides is when we do fill in this area here and make that into a flat wall rather than being a kind of corner kind of thing. And yeah, and then we do have a lot of work to do to build up all the walls around here, build up the ground the way I want it with grass rather than sand. Yeah, it's going to be quite a lot of grunt work, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. I think it'll look pretty nice. Alright, so let's try this one. This one looks slightly bigger, so maybe we'll have better luck up here. Oh, what's this? Looks like someone dropped some stuff down here. Let's see. I do need some string, actually. But I don't want that rotten flesh. Okay, so we got a couple of bones. Okay. And was someone using Frostwalker over here? And I thought Frostwalker was supposed to... The ice was supposed to disappear after you're done. Unless they despawned right there, maybe. Or not despawned. Unless they logged off right there. And maybe it got confused because of that. Because it looks like it's in the process of disappearing. But it's still there. Oh, you know what? And now I'm wondering... Oh, it needs sunlight to dissipate. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. I was gonna say I'm kind of wondering if I can actually pick up the slightly cracked ice with a silk touch pick, but I'm assuming probably not. It would probably just turn into regular ice. Yeah, I mean I can't think of any reason I would actually need ice that has a slight crack in it, but it would be somewhat neat, I guess. So at the very least, the way back down should be a lot quicker. I don't think the frosted ice even drops with Silk Touch. Oh, okay. Thank you for the follow, Girl Gamer 480. Alright, so there should be some bone in one of these chests. Maybe not. Oh, wait, here's a whole bunch of stuff. Wow, that's a lot of gunpowder. That is a lot of gunpowder. If I ever need to make some TNT, I have a whole lot of sand, so if I ever need to blow something up, I know where to find some gunpowder. Okay, there's a whole bunch of bones up here, so that's awesome. Okay, so that should be enough for now. That'll give us some bones to fill out some of the grass in some of the areas that I haven't quite done yet. Actually, I am curious. I have my Silk Touch pick on me. I'm gonna see what happens if you get anything from breaking one of these blocks. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, it was worth a try. Didn't waste too much time doing that. Alrighty, so now that sand should be smelted, we should have some glass we can finish out our first fish tank here with. And then I'm thinking we can put in the decorations. It should be pretty quick because it's not a very big aquarium. And then we can actually put a couple fish in it right now. And I do have a couple name tags, so we can name them. They won't despawn. And we actually will have a finished fish tank before the end of the stream. So we're almost getting to the point where we could potentially open for business. The only thing is we don't have an entrance yet. And that might actually be the next thing I work on. I might finish out the... Well, other than finishing out the floor and the ceiling and the walls and, like, everything, I think I want to do the entrance so that way people can actually get in here. And all the stuff that's not finished, I can always kind of block off and say under construction or something like that. Alright, so let's drop this stuff off. We'll use this at a later date. And let's grab some glass. Oh, I guess we weren't gone as long as I thought we were. We can go ahead and start filling in some of it. I don't think this will be enough. And why did I just throw my gray dye away? Okay, this probably won't be enough to finish out the whole thing just yet, but we should be able to get a little bit of it done. Alright. And then we'll hop back over here and grab the rest of the glass. At the very least, we could fill in the first couple layers of water while we're up here. And while we're waiting for the rest of the glass. And actually, you know what? This is not even going to be enough. I need to put some more in the smelter. This is definitely not going to be enough. You know what? Rather than waiting for that, I am sure there is probably some glass at spawn in the chests. In the community chests. So let's hop back over that way. I feel like half of my streams are me running back and forth from the aquarium to spawn and then back again because I have to keep grabbing some kind of resource that I'm missing. But hey, at least any viewers who haven't been on the stream yet get a chance to see our spawn town in all its glory. So I guess there is that. You know, now that we have some more players on the server, we should probably give Poet's Game here an actual play, because we haven't actually played this game since he built this little game area. But what this is this is supposed to be a variant of the marriage game, or the newlywed game is what it's called, in which you have two teams and you're supposed to answer some kind of question about each other, and you're rated on how well you can, or how accurately you can answer the questions. So it's kind of a get to know you kind of game, or how well you know the other members of the server kind of game. And we never got a chance to play it because when Poet built it, we didn't have a whole lot of people playing on the server. But now that we do have people playing, I think it would probably be nice to actually give that a go at some point. I might bring that up in the chat later on after the stream. Okay, so we're getting glass. There should be some glass in here. I'm pretty sure glass is not too hot a commodity. And I guess I'm wrong. There's not a whole lot of glass in here. But there is... Okay, there is some gray glass. We'll take the gray glass. And I'll leave that spot filled in case anybody wants to throw some more in there. Okay, that's even better. That way we don't have to actually color it ourselves. You know, standing in the middle of spawn, I feel like we really need more, like, in this general area right here. Because this is meant to be spawn center. This is supposed to be, like, town center. And... you know, all the directions out here, it feels like there's stuff built. You can go for a little ways and you can see all the buildings and such. But there's not really anything over here in this direction. You got a couple of small buildings, but I feel like you could really use a couple things, like maybe in this area, something a little taller that stands out above all that stuff. And maybe, well, we need to fill in the space where Edson's house used to be up here. But just a couple more things, maybe some more trees. I don't know. It just looks a little flat in this direction, like there's nothing really over there. And standing at the center of spawn, that really shouldn't be the case. In reality, this isn't the center of spawn in terms of the actual village itself. The actual center of where, you know, the exact middle of, like, the average distance of all the buildings would probably be somewhere different. But yeah, I think we could probably get some more stuff out this direction. And I'm hoping eventually some of this area gets filled in, perhaps. I know we got Poet's tunnel that connects to his base, his gigantic tunnel he's been working on, that will eventually have some kind of nice entrance here. So we'll have some nice paths going out this way, but we could use some more stuff around here. Maybe something on top of that hill right there. I don't know. There's lots of places that could use some more builds. And I've got ideas for a couple smallish, like, not gigantic like the aquarium, but smaller kind of builds that I want to do at some point. but I'm not sure if those specific areas I was pointing out are really the places to put them. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I was thinking maybe putting one of the builds I was planning on the hill over there where Edson's house used to be, but we'll wait and see. I haven't quite decided. I think that's one of the only spaces in the general area that I want to put it, that I would want to put it, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, so we'll fill this in. We should have enough to actually build up the rest of the tank. And I think 4 tall would probably be the way to go. We want to make sure that we have a little space to have a border around the top, up where the before we hit the ceiling. So I guess we'll just see. We'll build this up and see where it ends up, and see where we are compared to the ceiling over there. Yeah, and I think this will probably be good. And we'll put a little trim on top here, and then it should connect directly to the ceiling. And if it doesn't, then I'll build the ceiling down to connect to it. So that way it's a complete floor to ceiling aquarium tank. And I just realized I didn't get quite enough glass. All right, well, we're gonna throw some more in the smelter real quick. Yeah, just need a little bit more, just a little bit more. In fact, I think I had some more smelting, so that might just finish it out. And then we're gonna need some more buckets for just plain water, so we can fill that in. Let's see, water. Okay, and then this is not quite done smelting still. Guess I'm just being impatient here. Okay, that'll be plenty. Alrighty. There's a creeper over there, but I don't think he's gonna bother us because we built up the wall a little bit and we should be good. And in fact, I was mentioning earlier lighting up the area around here. That might not be necessary once we've built all of our walls. We should be fine at that point. Alright, so start filling in some water here. I think we should be fine if we fill it in from the top. I think it should fill itself down. The only thing we need is an infinite spring, so we don't have to keep running back to the ocean to grab more. So let's just plop up a temporary staircase. Usually I'd use dirt for that, but I don't have any on me at the moment. Make a little infinite water source. One of those good old things that doesn't change. I was gonna say one of those things that never changes in Minecraft. Oh, slab is getting waterlogged. Oh, okay. I think I yeah, because it's a slab. So it can't have water or something. I just saw it a second ago. Oh, that's different. I wasn't thinking about that. Well, I mean, it's not like a full. It's a slab. If I fill it down the underside, will it be fine? Oh, hello, creeper. Nope, go away. Go away, please. Okay, I guess we're just gonna build a slightly taller thing. More stuff to tear down, but that's okay. Okay, that's better. Okay, so I guess slabs absorb water now or something? That's interesting. Okay, so we fill it from the top. It'll spread itself down. So that should be good. The underside was getting flooded. Oh, okay, okay, that makes sense. I gotcha. I gotcha. Haven't messed much with the half slab stair mechanics with water and such just yet, so I hadn't realized that. And we should have just enough time to finish putting the water in and hopefully do a little bit of decorating and plop our fish in before we end the stream off tonight. Hopefully. If not, I'll probably wait to finish out the rest of this until next time. I don't know. I guess I don't really need to capture putting the fish in the aquarium on camera. That's not really that much of an amazing epic moment or something, but since we started it here, I kind of wanted to finish it today, if possible. Alright, where are we still missing water? This is flowing towards the center there. Okay. And we have a spot over here. I think right here needs some water. Alright, so that's all filled in. Is that creeper trying to get to me, or is he... Because he can't path to me right now, because he doesn't have a route to me. So we should be good. He should be leaving us alone. Unless he decides to be smart and go all the way around and climb up that staircase there, which might be what that zombie down there does. Or that husk, rather. I just call them all zombies because they are all just basically the same thing as a zombie, just with other attributes. Even though they are technically other names like husks and drowned and all that different kind of stuff. To me, they're all just zombies. They're all just variants of zombies. So I tend to just call them zombies in general. There's probably a more efficient way to do this water thing, but that's okay. As long as it gets it done. Alright, then we need at least one more right there. And we'll see if there's any other spots that need to be filled in. Okay, so the middle, everything's flowing towards the middle. So if I need to fill in those spaces and let the water build up. Let's grab some sand real quick. We just need to fill in the middle of the aquarium a little bit, and then the water will fix itself after I do that. Oh, and you know what else I want to do? I think I'm going to get rid of the... I'm going to turn these sides... I don't have the blocks on me. I don't like the way this looks because it looks like a floating... Or not a floating. It looks like just a block of water. It looks a little odd. Oh, and I guess I haven't slept in a while. Hello. Is there only one of them? It looks like there's only one of them. That's weird. Usually they spawn in groups. Okay, well, what I was saying is I want to put the corners on so it doesn't look like a block of water that's kind of just floating in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so if we do this, that'll fix that up. And do another one over here. Did that fix it? That didn't really fix it, did it? Kind of. Yeah, water physics are not quite my forte. And am I missing a bucket? Oh no, it's right here. Duh. Duh. Oopsie. Not what I meant to do. Maybe I'm just missing some water in a couple places. Maybe that'll fix it. Because there's water flowing towards there. And there's water flowing towards this block. And okay, so that block doesn't look filled in either. No, okay, so that's good. So this all looks good. We just need to fill in a little bit of sand down the middle, I think. I think that's all we have to do. And then once we remove the sand, the water should all stop flowing. I suppose it doesn't really matter that much. You won't be able to see the fact that the water's flowing from all the way down there. I mean, I guess you kind of can, but I don't know. It bothers me, so I feel like we've got to do it. Alright, so now we should have... Alright, awesome. Awesome. That worked. Now we have no more flowing water. That is perfect. And we might leave some of this sand in here just to give it a little bit of variation in our terrain down here. We leave a little like that. Do something like that. Oh, and get some air. And now we can start planting down some of our coral. So we probably don't want too much coral because we don't have a whole lot of space here. And in fact, that's why I kind of want to build another, a bigger fish tank down in the basement area of this. Okay, so we put one like that. That is probably fine. And then maybe like a red one over here, just kind of like a small one right there. Actually, let's get rid of that. I think that'll look good. And then we can plant down some of these fan items. I think those just go on top of the coral. I guess you can put them on the ground too. Okay, that's awesome. Put a couple over here. A couple sea pickles, light things up. Yeah, that's looking pretty nice. The only thing we need now is a little bit of kelp, I think. I think kelp will help tie the whole thing together. Maybe a couple more different colors around here, around the edge. Yeah, that's looking pretty nice, I think. See how it looks from the outside real quick. Alright, like I said, I think the corners will help tie it all together. I think it'll look a lot better once we have the little corners on there. See ya, Cactus Puppy. Have a good night. We'll probably be ending the stream off fairly soon here. I think my wife is on the way home from her evening class now. Alright, so we'll knock those out. And yeah, this will probably be the last thing we do for the stream. And I'll put the actual ceiling part on here later. I don't think I have enough andesite to really finish it out just yet. Alright. There we go. That's looking pretty nice, I think. Oh, and we were going to grab the fish and go ahead and put them in here right now. Do we have enough time for that? Maybe. Maybe. Because I do need to put the name tags on them before I put them in here so they don't despawn. Okay, that's all the andesite I have. And actually, I need to knock out this piece so I can still get up here. Okay, that's all the andesite I have. Let's go see. I think my name tags are in here. If they're not in here, then I guess I'll do that next time. But if they are in here, then we can go ahead and get that out of the way. Yeah, here's some name tags. And the only thing I need now is my anvil. Although I did just have some iron in here, didn't I? Or was that over in the Jedi Enclave? I might not have the iron on me right now. That would be ironic. Not really. Pull the rest of my glass out. I could have sworn I was smelting some iron in here, though. Maybe I was mistaken. I could have sworn I just pulled it out like a minute ago. Didn't I? I could have sworn I just pulled that iron out. I pulled it out of this furnace when I went to put the stuff in there. Well, I do have a whole bunch of stone that just got done, so that's nice. But yeah, I did. I remember it. Where did I put that iron? Where the heck did I put that iron? Okay, it's gotta be in one of these chests. It has to be here because I literally just had it. I just had it 2 seconds ago. Longer than 2 seconds, but just a minute ago. Huh. Oh, welcome back. Yeah, you're back just in time to probably see the end of the stream here. I was planning on putting the fish in the actual tank here, but I don't seem to have iron to make an anvil real quick. But here is the tank in its finished state. I might put a couple more fan corals down there. That space is looking a little empty. Those first chests. Oh, did you see it? Yeah, I figured I was probably missing it because I knew I pulled it out. I knew I pulled it out of one of those chests at one point. Okay, I'll plop those in there real quick. Okay, those first chests. So these ones. Hello, baby Boyer 2. Welcome to the stream. Top left. Oh, duh. Duh, right there. I feel so stupid for missing that. Okay, now do we have enough to make an anvil real quick? I did have an anvil, but I'm pretty sure that anvil broke. Yeah, we do have plenty. Okay, awesome. I should know how much iron you need for an anvil. I know I've counted that out when I've been making an anvil in UHC before. Though to be fair, it's been quite a while since I played a UHC. Okay, and then we wanted to make the name tags. I don't have anything real creative in mind, and you're not going to see the names anyway. So we'll name them Fishy. We have 3 of them. Thank you for the follow too. Fishy, Fashy, Fishy. I don't know. Sushi. Yeah, I'll have lots of fish in this aquarium here, so I'm sure we'll probably have some more. I'll probably name one Sushi. That's probably a good name for a fish. And I just realized I didn't grab the actual fish I intend to put in the tank, so it would probably be helpful if we did that. Oh, so we actually have 4 of them. And it does actually say the exact species of fish they are. That's interesting. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay, so I did actually grab some bones. So we can do that. I think we have time to do all that. And then I can make one more name tag. We'll make a Sushi. Oopsie. Oh, oopsie. Didn't mean to drop you over there. What's your question? Alright, we will name you how do you spell sushi? Ah, okay, there we go. Sushi. We'll plop these fish over in the aquarium. And yeah. Alright, and then you will be Fashy. You will be Fishy. I guess a cod. Is a cod a tropical fish? I mean, I know it's not technically counted as one in here. I don't know. That's fine. I'm sure nobody really care if I put fish that aren't meant to be. Can I be a moderator? No, sorry. I mean, I kind of pick moderators based on people I trust and people I already know. And since you kind of just joined the stream, I'm not really looking to add you as a moderator. Okay, and everybody's congregating over here. There we go. Now they all got names. Then we can go ahead and plop down a little bit of seagrass here. Awesome. Okay, that looks awesome. I like that. That definitely adds a little bit of decoration that I felt like the rest of this needed. All right. Well, there we go. There's our first aquarium tank. I mean, you might find some people who don't really know anybody else on Mixer. I'm sure you might find a couple people. I don't know. But generally, people want someone they can trust and someone they've known for a little while before they add them as a moderator. Can you give a shout out? Are you giving a shout out to someone? I mean, I would prefer we weren't linking to other people in the chat. But yeah, anyways, my wife will be home any minute here, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream off for tonight. Should be back again tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST, same time. Probably going to play a different game tomorrow because I just played TimeShot today. But I haven't quite decided what we're going to be playing. But yeah, thanks all for coming out to the stream. And we'll see you all next time.